We are back with more of what's happening. What's happening is education, very important. We heard that discussed at some length during the most recent presidential campaign, and of course we've all seen here in California even the initiatives on the ballot recently dealing with education to some extent, and that includes, of course, the community colleges. Joining us today, longtime member of the Board of Trustees, perhaps the longest serving currently on the board, I think, Marcia Milchiker.
I like to say I'm the longest living Board of Trustee member.
Longest living, well, at least in years of service to the community as well.
No, it's true.
Lots going on. Obviously, you do face those financial challenges like everybody else faces, but you also recently went through an election. I don't believe you were up for re-election this last time.
The way it works is it's a 7-member board. So 4 board members go up at one time, and then 2 years later, 3 board members go up for re-election. And this past election, 4 board members ran re-election in November, and many people called me and asked me who to vote for. And I'm really pleased, very pleased with the outcome. Very, very pleased with the outcome.
Good.
We have 4 new board members. We actually only have 1 new board member.
Right.
We have 1 board member, Jim Wright, who was a longtime administrator, and he was a colonel in the Air Force and a longtime educator. Didn't have an opponent, so he was reelected automatically. And then Dave Lang and Dr. Bill Jay, who was a former college president, was reelected. And then we have a new board member in an open seat, Tim Jamal, who is a businessman and very interested in public partnerships with our community college, with the businesses in the community. He's a businessman. And so I'm looking forward to working with him, and I think he'll bring a lot to the board.
You know, that's one thing that you folks have done successfully really for a number of years with the College Board is partner with local companies and businesses. And I know I've said this before to our viewers, but one of the things about the community colleges is the flexibility. You're able to bring in a new program maybe within a semester. Some local company comes in and says, we're going to have a new office or a new facility. We need you to train 50 or 100 new people. Can you do that? And they'll provide the students, and you'll provide the teacher in the classroom, and it's a good partnership. It's
a really good partnership, and we're able to work with the local business and industry, and actually even provide a teacher in the business site and use their very expensive equipment and train people to work in the business site and get jobs when they graduate. They call the community colleges the quick change artists of higher education. Actually, we got an enormous, actually a donation from Tuttle Click, the car dealer. And we have a wonderful, wonderful automotive department where people learn to program cars. And you know, I went on some tours of this in our car department recently. Some of the faculty took me to see it. You run cars now with computers. There's like something like 400 computers in people's cars. So the people that run that work in the automotive departments are no longer like the old grease monkeys. They really have to be experts in computers. And they make very good salaries. They even make more than our automotive teachers. So it's hard to keep automotive teachers.
You know, a couple of the dealerships that we've had on here have broken me of calling those people mechanics. They call them technicians now because they really are doing, they'll change your oil, but they'll also reprogram the 400 computers under the hood of your car as well. You also hear at your meetings from some of the faculty members. They make presentations at your board meetings and sometimes share some of the programs. And again, innovation, certainly the key there on all 3 of your facilities.
And right now what we're doing is we're having presentation at all our board meetings of our really important programs. And we offer tutoring in very many of the academic disciplines, in computers and in math and in English. So we had a number of the faculty members from both colleges come and present us the information about the tutoring centers. And they said if students get tutored, 98% of them do better, which makes sense. And I just have to tell you, I'm taking accounting now at Saddleback College, and it's very hard. And I'm there with all the 18-year-olds that are getting it. So I go into the tutoring centers and I'm really learning it. Now in the emeritus classes, you don't have midterms, you don't have finals, you don't have any pressure, but I have midterms and finals. So I'm learning, and it's a wonderful, wonderful exercise for my brain, and plus it's helping me in my position as a Board of Trustee member to be able to be more effective.
Right. You're going through an audit right now? Your annual audit?
Yeah, we're going through our annual audit, and to help me with this, I actually volunteered to become president of the audit subcommittee of the board. And the audit committee presented their findings to the board Monday night, and it was really all good. There were some minor things that they said we needed to have fixed. Some of the minor things were like the audit of some of the students that are taking classes that are scholarship recipients, they have to take a certain number of classes, and we have to report them accurately. And if they're not reported accurately, they have to tell us, and they have to have it done. So these are some of the findings. They said it needs to be a little bit more accurate on the findings for the students taking classes. But everything in the financial area was all good. And many years ago, I went to a meeting where they said the really good way to make sure that everyone's being honest at your particular college is to change audit firms every 3 years. So ever since then, I insisted on changing audit firms every 3 years. And this is the 3rd year of this audit firm. They're very good, but we're going to go out for bid for a new audit firm next year, just so our administration in our audit firm don't get too cozy. We hire only honest people, but just to make sure, you know.
Well, and your accounting class will help you.
Yeah, that's why I'm figuring.
Well.
I should be able to really help out in that.
Normally we would have a little more time, but we are tight on time today. But you've got some entertainment things coming up for the holiday season, a variety of things that people can get tickets for and enjoy.
Yeah, that's really going to be exciting. We have our 5th annual Handel's Messiah, which is going to be right next door at Geneva Presbyterian Church on Monday, November 26th. And if people here want to either play an instrument in it or sing in it, there's a email right online at Geneva Presbyterian Church that they can contact, and they could really be in it. And I've been to this a number of years, and it's wonderful. And if you want to go, just show up. It's free, no cost, and you could sing along, and you could download the score, so you could sing along from the website of Geneva Presbyterian Church.
Bring your cello or bring your tuba or whatever you play, and
participate.
I'll let you sit in with them. That's kind of a neat idea as well.
And they're doing the Feast of Lights at Saddleback College as usual, and they're having Almost Maine, a wonderful production at Irvine Valley College. So if you want to go to the colleges, just look online, and they have wonderful productions. Also, our classes start near the end of January, so you could be registering for classes. There are almost 200 classes, emeritus classes being offered.
Sounds good. The next meeting of the trustees will be on
December 16th.
And we're 16th or 17th? This says Monday the 17th.
Monday the 17th, and we're honoring you because you're retiring.
That's what I understand. I'm going to have to be there. And
so any of the Laguna Woods residents who want to come and see you being honored, December 17th at the Ronald Reagan Room of the Board of Trustees, which is right on Saddleback College campus. And we'd love you to come and see you being honored.
Starts at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Well, I'm going to be there for sure.
Yes, either at 6 o'clock, it'll be short, and we'll be honored, and you can get out of there maybe by 6:30.
All right,
so that'll be really fun, and you've really been fabulous for our colleges for so many years, really interviewing us, and you know so much about it. You're incredibly knowledgeable about what's going on at the colleges, and you've taken classes yourself, as you know. So
one of my retirement goals is to get back.
Yeah, it's a worthy goal. It's really good for you.
It's great, yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate all that, and we will look forward to you continuing to serve this community.
Thank you. Look forward to honoring you.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Marcia Milchiker, one of the trustees with your South Orange County Community College District, and again, lots going on. Lots going on in the kitchen department. Ken's coming up next with some good tips for you for your holiday meal.